cancer knocked me down, but not out. Now, I'm cancer-free. The recovery, it's been tough. I'll need patience, a lot of humor.
Did I mention I made birdie there?
And support from friends and family. Over the last 2 years, I haven't played much golf, but there's no better place to get back in the game than on 66 courses in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're keeping score, but just teeing it up means I've already won.
You Google perfect. See if that shot doesn't come up right there.
Join me on my journey to break par. Can you think of a better way to start your day? Just look at that sunrise. Absolutely spectacular. The Intercoastal Waterway will be our guide from tee to green here. Fairway's a bit narrow, and if you favor the left side, it's really hard to keep that water out of your head as you play your approach to a double green shared with the 18th hole.
Today we're in Little River, South Carolina, and this is Glendornick Waterway Golf Links. It is an absolutely spectacular place. It sits right beside the Intercoastal. It runs from Miami all the way to Maine. Now this golf course was designed by Clyde Johnson as a tribute to Donald Ross. We're on the 9th hole. It's a par 4, probably the toughest hole on the golf course. I got the Intercoastal to my right. I got trees to my left. I'm gonna use the US flag on the flagpole there beside the clubhouse as a target. Gonna forget about all that trouble. Look at that small target. I think that's gonna be just fine. Man, what a beautiful morning. Great scenery here. Good golf course too. Man, what a beautiful place. I love hanging out by the Intercoastal. I actually live on the Intercoastal down in Myrtle's Inlet. We're up here right on the North Carolina, South Carolina line, just really a few hundred yards inside of South Carolina. I like to sit on my back porch, or you can come out here to Glendornick, sit on the back porch, watch the boats go by. In the spring, the big yachts are headed north, and in the fall, they're headed south. Man, that'd be a pretty cool job, relocating one of those suckers. A lot to look at in these parts. So when you're playing a dewy golf course like this, remember that dew makes things sort of slippery. Don't get as much spin on the golf ball. So right here, I'm between a 7-iron and a 6-iron. I'm at the 7-iron because that ball's gonna go just a little bit farther. Things are just slippery. Dew sort of fills up the grooves a little bit. Be right, baby. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty good there. Let me show y'all something. Old golf pros like me, we're fanatical about where our clubs go in the bag. And like if you put my 5-iron down here where my wedges go, I can't find my 5-iron. And so sometimes you get a caddy, he wants to put them in there his way, right? The caddy doesn't last for long. One year I was playing in the US Open in Pebble Beach. I asked my dad to caddy for me. I actually got off to a good start. It was like 3 under through 7 holes. And we're walking down the 9th fairway, and I'm like looking at the bag, and every club is in the wrong slot. He's like looking at the scoreboard, looking at the view, looking at all the fans out there. And I just absolutely chewed my dad's butt. I thought he was gonna cry. You gotta get your clubs in the right slot, or it's like end of the world kind of nuclear Armageddon stuff. Just thought you'd like to know that. They make those slots for a reason. I tell you what, there's some great sightseeing out here. You get the fishing boats, the big yachts, get a lot of jet skis running around. Just a really nice scene. And this 9th green, it's a double green with 18. 18 comes in that way, 9 comes up this way. Oh, and here we find my second shot. I told you I had a pretty good shot here. See if we can make a birdie. And that just adds to the scenery. Look at the big man on the board with a birdie. Glen Dornoch. I might put this one in the trophy room. And believe me, there's plenty of room in my trophy room.
Now that was an awesome sight from tee to green. Oh, and the scenery was pretty good too. Let's keep the momentum going as we check out another Little River gem.